So, today I'm here with my buddy Adam the Woo. You may recognize him from his infamous YouTube channel. And we happen to be out grabbing a bite. And I said, hey, do you want to see where Metallica played their very first show?
I do.
Right here at this storage unit. Well, technically not the storage unit, but Radio City in Anaheim used to be right where that storage unit is. What we're standing here, we're standing in a parking lot of an old shut down Walgreens, which is next to the parking lot for the storage facility.
So this is where the parking lot from Radio City was?
Yeah, this was just a big, giant parking lot that facilitated a strip mall. And in the strip mall was Radio City and another club called the Woodstock. And I saw Slayer at Radio City. I used to be really into this local band called Witch, and I've seen Witch at this club probably 10 times. I mean, it was epic. And unfortunately, I did not go to the Metallica concert. I didn't know who they were.
It was their first show?
First show
First
ever.
ever show.
First ever show right here. And the funny thing is, I didn't even know that until I was listening to Lars Ulrich on Howard Stern one day. And he said, yeah, our first show ever was at Radio City in Anaheim. And I'm just like, whoa, what? And then I did some research, and holy shit, it was, wow. I lived in the neighborhood over there. And I literally could have walked here.
Could have been at the Metallica show.
I could have been. Oddly enough, not as cool as Metallica. I was supposed to go see Poison at Radio City before Radio City burned down, unfortunately.
You saw Slayer here, though.
I did see Slayer here,
that makes up for it.
I get some cred for Slayer. I saw Stryper here. I don't know, that's not as cool. I guess I like Stryper.
I like Stryper too, but Slayer. I think Slayer's your. That's the number one, though. That's what you want to throw out there.
1984 Slayer, and they terrified me. They did. I was a Motley Crue kid. My buddy Mark Piotrowski said, you got to see this band Slayer. He takes me to see them. A band called Power Trip opened. It was a band called PMA, which I remember at the time stood for something really derogatory.
It's not Positive Mental Attitude?
No, it wasn't. It was something like, they had songs like No Fat Chicks. I mean, I remember it was really...
It's not very positive.
No, they were the opening band, Power Trip, and then Slayer. And Slayer literally terrified me. I was scared because the crowd was really, it was a crazy, rowdy crowd too. And I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't. I mean, I became ready for it. I went and saw them many times after. But at that moment, there was a bit of panic.
Especially in a club that only holds 100 people.
Yeah, and I was all the way up against the stage. So when they started, literally everybody just started headbanging and smashing me. And I remember I'm standing there looking around, panicked, and this dude, this is not a lie, I'm not making this up. A guy grabbed my head and started banging it, like going, come on, motherfucker, get into it. And I was just like, get me out of here. You know?
It's kind of amazing.
And seeing Kerry King walk out with the giant spikes on the arms, you know, he had those like nails. I was like, okay, this isn't fucking Kickstart My Heart or
that's awesome.
At the Too Young to Fall in Love would have been the more proper era. Yeah, it was scary. And now it's just a sad storage facility. Can you believe one of the biggest metal bands of all time, rock and roll bands of all time, started here?
Maybe somewhere in that storage unit, someone has a vinyl collection with
Maybe.
a Metallica record.
Buried underneath there is a broken drumstick.
The significance of it.
I know, that's the thing is, you know, how many people come here daily and have no idea they're standing right where Metallica played their first live note, you know?
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, but today, it's just a sad storage unit. Oh well.